Hey, hello, this is Timo and welcome at another video of my project where I'm talking and building my old Lego. Today we're going to build a set from 93 and to be specific, it's set 6664 and it's bearing the name Chopper Cops. Chopper Cops. Something like, sounds like a Hollywood movie. And it came out in, as I said, the year 93. So let's again take a quick look at where it was presented to the world. First time. And there we have it. And there it is in the corner. Basically, every police set was new except for, well, actually the one that I was building in the second video, and another police car with sound, but all the other police sets were new. And our set, the set of today, is not presented in one of the pictures, although they present this set with sound, and although it was not like a new set that year, so okay, they preferred to promote an older set instead of the new set. So by the way, there's also a very nice police station, and I have that set, and I'm also planning to build that pretty soon. And I think it's building wise one of the bigger sets I have. And I think for Lego standards, this specific police station was also one of the biggest, because the previous police stations and the one that came after were all just built on one 32 studs base plate, and this specific police station had also another half base plate connected to it, so the entire space was way bigger than an average police station. I'm not sure when I'm going to do that video, but it might be already quite soon. So that's 93, and let's start the build. And it's always like some instructions are like they have always different shapes, and this one has a quite big, I think it's A3 format, just basically one sheet but just folded. So I don't know the thoughts behind it, like when should the instructions be like printed on a small format, when it's the bigger format. Sometimes they are booklets, sometimes not. It looks like it seems like it's a bit random, but I don't think anything what Lego is doing is random, so there must be also something like efficiency. Of course, when it's just one sheet, it's quite easy, I guess, to produce than like booklets like this, you know, with stapled and everything. Oops. So let's start. Can put it a bit like in a camera, although it's upside down, you can still see a bit, look a bit with me what I'm doing. So we need to have first 2 minifigures. So this set came out in '93, but with most smaller Lego sets, which are not related to trains, I mostly got them on a birthday or Christmas, Sinterklaas, Saint Nicholas, I think it's the English name for it. The Dutch variant of Christmas, let's say. I think in the end, Christmas and all this celebrations that are around Christmas are mostly have like something related to each other. So and I don't know why, but one has this print on it, the police print, and the other one doesn't have it. I don't know why they didn't print both of them, or why they didn't leave it out for both. So that's interesting. Must be also a reason for it, right? I think a company like Lego never did things without, like I said before, without a reason. Right. Oh, wrong. So there we have a motorcycle. I have a couple of them, but maybe the half of them, they are broken. Mostly the steer, you know, is just yeah. So maybe on some point I have to reorder some of them. But I think nowadays this is already an outdated motorcycle. I think they already made a new design for this. But back then in the 80s, 90s, and I guess the 2000s, this was included in quite a lot of sets, this motorcycle. Of course, now I built some stuff on it. Oh, there's the guy with the police print. Has to sit on it. And yeah, that's for maybe a lot of people quite familiar Lego motorcycle. Yeah. So there we go again. So then we're doing the chopper. Is it true that a helicopter and a motorbike both are called chopper? I think so. Arnold Schwarzenegger is saying this famous line like, go to the chopper. And I know that choppers are also motorcycles. So that's actually something I have to look up later. Again, my English is not the perfect, but now I just realized that I just use the same words for a helicopter and a motorbike, but maybe I'm wrong. But then it makes like double sense when you call it chopper cops. I can understand that you call a helicopter a chopper, because a helicopter, chopper, I don't know. But I don't know why a motorcycle should be a chopper. But there's all these reality shows about Americans, I don't know, riding the chopper or pimping them up, you know, like. So but this is the chopper for rising in the sky and flying around, finding the criminals, fugitives. This is a very difficult word. Yeah. And then boats and airplanes and helicopters, they also have always the green light on the right and the red light on the left. But it's interesting that I think planes and boats have the same system. It's very interesting. Maybe it's dating back to the time of the how you call them, the Zeppelins, you know, because they were like kind of considered like ships, but then airborne. It's called airborne, and maybe that's the time when they just took over all the boating rules, the shipping rules. And that could be like an explanation that makes sense. But of course, we never know until we check it out, internet, the Wikipedia, or if some specialist is helping us out. That's a bit. It's always again with the white bricks that some of them are just. I think I mentioned it in almost every video now. At least every video with white bricks, that it's just like decolored a bit. And yeah, that's just how it is. No? I mean, 30 years old. Most of this Lego is 30 years old, or even older actually. Yes, I also wanted to mention this because, as you maybe already noticed, I'm only doing sets right now from the 90s. I think I explained it in my very first video that I'm just sorting the bricks and finding the bricks together for the sets, and I started with the youngest, the newest sets, like also like from 95. Of course, those bricks were still in the best shape, I assumed. So then I'm working backwards in time, and I still have to do most of the sets from the 80s. I mean, some bricks are already in the bags, but I still have to do more of that. but I definitely want to focus also more on those sets, because they are, again, still a bit different than the sets from the 90s. There were lesser different bricks available, so they made other solutions, you know, for specific design things. So this antenna is a bit like weak, falling down. Okay. We need the chopper pilot, and then the antennas will, because now they're just like now they stay. Well, before it was just falling all the time, but like this, you know, you do like this, and I don't know. Now it's staying. You see, it's like weak. So. All right. Then we turn the page. And there again we have this, as you can remember, I mentioned it already in previous videos, these corners. And I still don't know what the sense of it is, but on this side it looks really like I said it, something that you should cut off for some reason. But this is something I also still can do a bit of research about on some point on the internet. What is the thing behind these little corners? This, yeah, it looks a bit like a stamp or something, I don't know. Now we're going to do the tail. And then the tail has a red light. That's also, I guess, a air traffic rule. So. All right. And the police logo. I think 93 was also the year that they changed this police logo, because the sets from the 80s and the early 90s, they had a more simplistic, let's say, logo. Yeah, I remember that all these new sets from 93, these police sets, they got this new logo. So then the propeller. I have zero knowledge about helicopters, but I'm just wondering now why the helicopter has a propeller on the tail, and why is this propeller always just on one side, pointing it to one side? That would just bring it out of balance, right? I don't know. Let's drink a bit about it. Then I can think better. there are so many questions I'm asking right now in this video. I think after the video I will do like a Wikipedia session. But I must say that I'm checking. I was like 5-10 years ago, maybe not that long ago. I was checking Wikipedia almost every day, and lately not. Maybe because I'm just more busy. But I used to be a lot on Wikipedia and always read stuff and then click on one link, you know, because in the text there's always like the possibility to click to something they're talking about in the article, and then you go to another article, and sometimes I spend it like hours just, you know, by just starting looking up some topic, and then ending up like in a completely different topics, because if you always click on the links that are in the article, you are ending up totally somewhere else. But I must confess, it's the only way I'm actually really reading something, because I'm not really a fan of reading. I'm really visual. I like to see, you know, like movies or also music, but reading something, that's why I really love YouTube, because on YouTube you can also get to know stuff, because there are tons of video where people explain every kind of thing, history, politics. So I think I just really like things to be explained to me instead of having to read it. And yeah, I think I'm also just too impatient for that, you know. Except for Wikipedia, that's still something that I do sometimes, but not that often like I did it before. Wikipedia, yeah. But it's a very good thing that it exists. I mean, it's more up to date than the old books, the encyclopedia that you had in your bookshelf. They were always like very quickly outdated again, you know. No, not yet. The blades. I have to put the blades. And then some helicopters have like 4 blades, and some have 2. This is also something I don't get. Sounds like safer, you know, when you have 4 blades. But that's another question for Wikipedia. Maybe it has to do with the weight of the helicopter. Maybe if it's bigger, it needs 4 blades. So, and then we're already done again with this Lego set. And then we have another video. Yeah, it's a Thursday today. And then the videos again, of course, are a bit shorter. So let me try to fixate this a bit in the hands of the pilot, so that we will not see that this I don't know how you call it, like antennas, joysticks. In the Lego world, they are used for different kind of purposes. So now it looks nice, actually. It's a very minimalistic, basic helicopter. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's it. Chopper Cops from '93. Oh, and then the chopper. So the both choppers are now together posing. Yes, that's still something I have to check. I'm still curious about this chopper word. Why both of these machines can also be called chopper. Or just Arnold Schwarzenegger had it wrong, you know. I don't remember this movie. What was it? The Predator? I think it was called Predator. I remember it was a very not very good movie. The CGI, or I don't know if you would even call it back then CGI, but it was really bad. I remember, but I'm not sure. But I think also the storyline was super not interesting. I think it was more that Arnold Schwarzenegger was playing in it. That's all. So that's it. That's another build. I hope you liked it. And please subscribe. It's very important. I need those subscriptions to grow my channel. I wish you a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night. Hope to see you soon again in the next video. Goodbye. Every breath you take and every move you make, every bond you break, every step you take, I'll be watching you.